Hello everybody, it's Paige. And I think we could just get right into it. Maybe today focusing on just like getting our bodies moving, getting our heart rate up, and then just enjoying relaxing at the end, right? Keep it simple sometimes because our minds overcomplicate things pretty easily. So we'll just get into our body here. So fingertips spread wide, go ahead and knees as wide as the mat if you can. So we can open up here in the hips, lengthen the spine, and drop into it. Big breath in. Bigger breath out. Inhale, your belly expands. Exhale, pull your belly button up and into the spine. Two more. One more breath. Go ahead and come up into tabletop. I can hear Jackson in the background. Fingertips spread nice and wide. Inhale, open it up for cow. Exhale into cat. Really push the ground away. Engage at the belly. Inhale, open it up. Exhale, round. Good. 3 more times. Sorry about the beeping. I need to get it fixed. It's my fire alarm. I took the batteries out and it still beeps. So one more round of breath. Exhale. Neutral tabletop. And from here, let's go ahead and kick that right leg back. And then bring your right knee to your left elbow. And then open it up to the ceiling. And then to your left elbow, to the ceiling. One more. And then take your left hand back for the right foot and kick into it. You can gaze wherever works for you here. Maybe down, forward, or up a little bit. Press into the right hand. Kick a little more. And then go ahead and release your right knee to your right shoulder. Kick it straight back. And then to the right shoulder. Straight back to the right shoulder. And then go ahead and place it down. And from here, let's go ahead and move your hips to the right, move your head to the left, and then hips to the left, move your head to the right. Kitty, run by. And then go back and forth, kind of stretching out the side body here and the rib cage on the side. Other side now. So press fully in the hands. Maybe, a lot of times I tend to lean back, lean right over the wrists or even a little past them to stretch them out. We're gonna go ahead and kick the left leg back. And then to your right elbow, and then inhale, open it up to the ceiling, to the opposite side of the room, and exhale to your right elbow. Inhale, open it up, exhale, right elbow, inhale, open it up, one more right elbow, kick it up, right hand goes back, capture your foot, and then kick into your hand. Breathe here. Maybe adjust your gaze, press fully in the bottom hand. One more breath, kick, and nice and slow, go ahead and bring your left knee, left shoulder, straight back. Left knee, left shoulder, straight back. One more, and release your knee down. Same thing again, move your shoulders and hips opposite of each other, back and forth for a moment. And then we'll go ahead and open it up for cow. Press into the tops of the feet and then roll into downward facing dog. So just take a moment to adjust your down dog to feel what's going on with it today. Listen to that quality of breath and then try to really create lots of space in the upper back, shoulders, neck. One more breath here. And we're going to take it into ragdoll, top of the mat. Right hand to the outside of your left leg and bend your right knee as you bring your left arm high. You could rotate through this arm if you want to circle it behind you, or if you want to take it into a half bind and then roll the left shoulder back a little further. Another breath here. To release, as you bring your left hand to the outside of your right leg, grab on. I'm bending the left knee, right arm goes high. And then again, you could circle the right arm here if you'd like. Or Take it into a half bind as you roll the shoulder back. So my left leg is bent, my right leg is straight. One more inhale to release, let it go, hang heavy, soften the knees and just dangle on the way up. Take an inhale, exhale, shoulders onto your back. 2 more, inhale, exhale, 1 more here. Reach it up, big breath in. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, reach out of the hips all the way down to the ground. Halfway lift, press into the shins. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, shift back. Last 3, 2, 1. Take your knees, open your heart on the way down, slow. Press the tops of the feet, roll the shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, back and down. Let's go ahead, bring the fingertips off the mat. Lift up for cobra, wide arm. Dip your left shoulder and gaze over to the right. Inhale to center. Dip your right shoulder and gaze over to the left. And then just to center, inhale. Exhale, release all the way down. Interlace your hands behind you. Feet together, point your toes back. Start to lift your feet. Reach your arms straight here as you reach your fists back. Inhale, lift it up. The exhales lower you down, but not all the way. Inhale, lift the thighs. Exhale, 1 more locust. Inhale. And then exhale. Bring your right arm straight out to the right. Right ear down, bend your left knee, and then roll open here for a moment. Just for a quick moment, let your head drop. Switch. Left arm out to the left. Left ear down, bend your right knee. Open it up. I'm using my right hand to push into it. Left palm is down, left shoulder head is down. Just 1 more breath. And back into center. Push in a high plank. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together. Inhale on your tippy toes. Bend your knees, step or hop. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, lift your toes. Exhale, forward fold, soften the knees, let your head drop. Inhale, Tadasana, bring it up. Exhale, back bend, open it up. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, reach out of the hips all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your palms, step back, high plank. 3 breaths. One more. Shift forward, tippy toes. Maybe take the knees and lower all the way down to the ground. And from here, let's go ahead and bring the hands a little further back and then try cobra. Exhale, lower. Bring them a little forward again. Roll the right shoulder, left shoulder, right shoulder, left shoulder. Bring it back and down. Then from here, let's go ahead and have our arms cactus to the side. You can lift the feet or press them. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, lower back down, rest your forehead. Then from here, let's go and come up into Sphinx. Drop the elbows down, grip the fingertips so your elbows are underneath your shoulders or even a little further. So you're pulling forward and up, trying to get out of the lower back, so you shouldn't really feel this in the lower back. You want to pull out of it. Breathe into it here. 1 more breath. Toes curl under, look in, round your spine. Think you're going from like a cow spine to a cat spine. So start to round and then lift the knees and forearm plank. Breathe here. One more breath. Forearm side plank. I'm going to stagger my feet because I prefer that in this pose, but you can stack them if you want. Reach the right arm high, or if you roll to the left or right, it doesn't matter. We always play with both sides. Then bring your forearm down, roll to the opposite side, lift the hips. Bring your forearms down, press into the hands, high plank. Woo! And then keep a toe curled under, up dog. So basically my toes just stay the same from down dog, and then they go back. From here, bring your right leg high. Inhale. Knee to your left elbow. Inhale high. Bend your knee. Exhale, open the hip. Take an inhale. Knee to your right shoulder. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it through low lunge. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, gaze forward and up. Exhale, half split for a moment. And then wiggle your toes to the right and left so you're rolling on the right heel. Bring that right foot down, straighten your back leg, pop it up, standing split to a Jiva squat. Kick it up, standing split. And then one-legged Tadasana, come all the way up. Woo. One-legged Tadasana. Inhale here. Exhale, figure four, sit down into it. Come back up, one-legged Tadasana. And then go ahead and step it back. Airplane arms, crescent lunge legs. Reverse warrior, inhale, take it all the way up. And as you exhale, go into triangle, straighten the legs, open the arms, breathe here. 2 more. Maybe even lift up your right toes and then place them back down softly. And as you exhale, hands go down, step back. Maybe that right leg floats in chaturanga, upward facing dog, take an inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale, press into those hands. Left leg high, inhale. Left knee, right elbow. Inhale high. Bend your knee, open the hip. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale, bring it back up high. Exhale, bring it through low lunge. Drop your back knee down pretty far back. Left knee in towards your armpit. Inhale, sink forward a little bit, lengthen your spine. And then exhale, try to keep your spine long as you straighten out the front leg as much as it wants to go. Mine's not straightening out all the way. And then go ahead and roll on your heel. Keep the gaze in front of your toes so your spine is long, because as soon as you look in, you're probably gonna round, and then you're gonna shorten your spine. Bring your left foot down. Pop it up for standing split. Take an inhale. Exhale, Jiva squat. Kick it back up, standing split. Knee to nose and stand up. Cross, or kind of graze the knee here, where you can help ground through the standing leg. Come up one-legged Tadasana and sit down into a figure four. I gotta move this bookshelf. I haven't even really used it yet, like for what I need to. One more breath. I just like being real with you guys, because otherwise it feels like there's not this connection, right? I don't want to just teach at you. Come back up, one-legged Tadasana. As you step it back, airplane your arms, open the hands, squeeze the shoulders. And then we're going to take it into reverse warrior from here. Flatten the back foot out, reverse warrior. Inhale. Into triangle, hips shift. Maybe they pop. And then open up the arms. Another breath here. Hands to the mat. Left leg hovers. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. So we're going to flow with it again. Just to, again, keep it simple and get our bodies warmed up and really get into our bodies. And then we'll slow it down after this next flow. So let's first go ahead and come into high plank. Shift for tippy toes. You can take your knees if you want. Lower all the way down. Okay. Feet are flat. We'll come up for Sphinx. Stay there for a moment. Grip your Sphinx claws into the ground and pull forward and up. You can bend your knee and gaze over your shoulder and then the other if you want, just to, if you don't want it to be so intense by grabbing the foot, you could just bend it and gaze over the shoulder. But if you want to grab your foot, pull it in. I'm having my fingertips point forward and my elbow up. I know it's a weird way to hold it, but it helps to like really get the foot to push down. And you can also kick back like a dancer's if you wanted. Switch for the other side or just gaze over the shoulder. Nicely release your back leg. Press into the hands here, toes curl under. Lift up, forearm plank. Forearm side plank. This time, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my foot in and lift the hips up, reach over, and then exhale, reach back, dip until you can even lower all the way down. Lift it up, drop it down. One more, lift it up, drop it down, back into your forearms. Form side plank, slide your left foot in, and then go ahead and lift it up and drop it down. 2 more. 1 more time. My cat Jackson's looking nice and lazy behind me, not helping. Back into your forearms, and then push into high plank, toe curled under, up dog. Woo. Downward facing dog. 1 more time with the flow. Right leg high, inhale. Knee to your left elbow. Inhale high. Bend your knee, exhale, open the hip. Inhale. Right knee, right shoulder, exhale. Inhale. Bring it through a low lunge. Drop the knee, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, keep the ball of the foot forward, and then roll to the pinky edge and crawl it over to the right. Getting into the IT band for a moment. Back into a low lunge, standing split, inhale. Jiva squat, exhale, maybe hands to prayer for 3, 2, 1. Standing split, let your head drop. Knee to nose and round up. One-legged Tadasana. Whew. Inhale, reach. Exhale, figure 4. I'm gonna reach towards the ground with this figure 4 just to find some more intensity. Bend the right knee. You can also twist if you wanted to. Bring your left elbow towards the bottom of your left foot. Or any other variations you know. You can always pause and explore more, but we only got a half an hour, so we're getting in as much as we can. Come up, one-legged Tadasana. Airplane arms, bring it back. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale into triangle. Big breath in, expand into all directions. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right leg back, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 1 more time for the other side. Left leg high, inhale. You got this. To your opposite elbow, exhale. Inhale high, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, left knee, left shoulder. Inhale high. Exhale, bring it through low lunge. Drop the knee, inhale, gaze up. Exhale, keep the ball of the foot forward. You can flex the toes, but roll into the pinky edge and crawl your hands to the left. Oh, hi Jackson. Ow! He's scratching me. He's about my hand in his territory, I guess. Back to a low lunge. Standing split, inhale. Jiva squat, exhale, hands to prayer for 3, 2, 1, standing split. And then from here, knee to nose, come up, 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 up. Go for the ride together here. Whew. Sit down into it, figure 4. I'm gonna reach towards the ground, and that's where my body wants to go today. So you listen to your body, check in. This practice doesn't have to be Cirque du Soleil, okay? Just let it be what your body needs. Keep it simple. Let it be enough, right? Because if we get it so complicated, then it's like we start to lose really what we're focusing on, and it's really learning about ourselves and being present and being kind to ourselves, compassionate, right? Not trying to like hurt ourselves or force ourselves or put ourselves down into different poses we can't get into. Come up, one-legged Tadasana, giant step back, airplane arms. 1 more reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale into triangle. Reach up and down. One more breath, a little bit more effort, and then hands down. Last chaturanga. Knock it out. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Woo. Go ahead and come down to your knees. Sit back for a moment. Whew, I'm pretty warm. Hopefully you guys are too, right? Like, we can get a lot done in this half an hour. We're gonna go ahead and bring your legs out in front of you, however you want to bring them there. It doesn't always have to be like something fancy, right? And soles of the feet together. Heels are forward. They're not close to you for this one. We're gonna go into turtle. So you're gonna have your palms faced up, and you're gonna bring them under your calves to the outside of your feet. And this one, I do want you to round your spine. And I want you to close your eyes and just tuck into your turtle shell for a moment. And then slow the breath down. Feel the back of the heart opening up. Know right now, right, most likely you're in your home, so you can be vulnerable. It's a really safe space for you to be open and to let go and relax. Still listen to that quality of breath here. And it's okay if your head doesn't touch your feet. Mine's not today, but I could like 2 days ago. So it's really funny how quickly things can change, right? So we're not getting so hung up on that. And then slowly sit back up. And I'm just gonna move my timer a little closer. But from here, keep the soles of your feet together. Use your core, roll it back and bring the feet a little closer. Some options, you could grab opposite elbow and pull your elbows to the ground, or one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Slowing things down. We're not dropping into Shavasana yet, but we're just starting to, wind it down and feel a little more grounded, a little more centered. After hard work, like that rest should feel really good, right? Like without like pushing ourselves, where it's hard to like be still and meditate and just rest. So that's why we want to kind of like get that out of our system, right? Bring your knees in, happy baby pose, grabbing the edges of the feet, or you could take your peace fingers to your big toes, or you could grab the knees or underneath the knees. Like there's so many variations. A lot of people rock. You could straighten one leg and the other. Just explore it, wiggle around, see how it feels. If you get into a variation and you're like, no, then you can you could just change it, right? That you have that choice when we're present to really change in that moment what we need. Try to keep pulling your tailbone down, shoulders down, the head is down. And from here, straighten the legs up to the ceiling. Rotate through your ankles. Then push through your heels. And if you love shoulder stand instead, you can go for that. But today I'm just going to sit on my hands and have the feet up. And then if you want to soften the knees and relax the feet after that, go for it. Because either way, your feet are up. And that's it's not really here about using core. But if you like still to use core, you could really try to hold that 90-degree angle and then really push through the feet and flex through the toes. Otherwise, soften the legs. My cat is like, he's kind of wheezy and he like snores when he breathes and sleeps. You can hear him right now. We're gonna go ahead and take the right leg over the left and move the legs over to the left, reaching gaze to the right. You can use your left hand in any way that helps support you. Sometimes here too, I like to actually rock out of it and then back in a few times because it also massages around, I feel like it gets where what is it called, sciatica nerve is, and like all in that area sometimes, which can hurt and not feel good and not be good. But if it felt right and you wanted to massage the area, you could kind of roll with the legs like this. And then bring the legs to center and switch, left leg on top. I'm just like casually crossing legs. I'm not like doing it really tight today, but you can modify any way you need. And then pressing into your right foot and scooting the hips to the left might help, so you can really keep the left shoulder down. And then here again, if you want to try that rocking motion, you can give yourself a massage. Bring the legs back in. Go ahead and give yourself a nice hug for a moment. Find whatever resting pose for Final Shavasana you want. Drop into it so you can get nice and cozy. Sometimes it helps too to pull in the shoulders underneath you a little bit, but just try to let go. Big yawn there. Get comfortable enough so now we can be still and actually rest. So the practice is really about getting to this point, right? Like getting ourselves freed from the distractions of our body and our mind for a moment so we can focus on what's going on in that internal space when we feel relaxed, when we feel safe to explore. Just let your breath be natural, soften your face, relax your jaw, and just observe. Whatever comes up, don't try to control it or fix it, just become fully aware and be the one that witnesses the thoughts instead of getting wrapped up in them. Maybe you just don't think anything and you just notice every little sound except for my beep. I'll fix that soon. Take some time to move around, deepen your breath. You got scared. Go ahead and come up to a seated pose. However you want to get there. Hands up a prayer. Big breath in. Big breath out. Thumbs to your third eye center. Sealing in this practice. Bowing forward to the teacher in all things. Namaste. Thank you so much. I got both of my kitties with me. And like I said, in September I will be announcing some big news, so definitely stay tuned. I really appreciate all of you. If you want to come to yoga in person, I teach Thursday nights at outside, social distancing and everything, and there's only usually just maximum 10 people that come anyways. So if you want to get in touch with that, Thursday night 7 p.m. I teach at sunset, and then you get a sangria after with your ticket, and it's actually pretty amazing. So I'm teaching Monday night in person at the river, but we have to wear masks, and then I'm just online. So I think online's gonna be the thing now for a long time anyway. So I love you guys, and have a great rest of your day or whenever you're watching this. Bye.